I'm ready.
Okay. So I've been recording for a while. So
Oh, well, you know who
as
else is
per
ready?
usual.
Jesus.
Black Jesus.
Dare I say, correct color Jesus.
Oh well, yeah. He's from the
You
Middle
know,
East. He's not going to be fucking blonde hair, blue eyed.
yeah. I mean,
Makes
they
no
only started.
sense.
Yeah, I mean, they only started showing up pale skin, blonde hair, blue eyed, and late 40s.
Yeah. I
You
wonder
know,
why. I wonder what. Hmm.
see, it's one of those.
I don't know. 12 more episodes till we can talk about that. Welcome back to the Storymoders podcast. My name is Robert. His name is Mike. And it's just the two of us today. How you doing, Mikey?
I'm doing pretty good, Robert. How you doing?
I am doing good. I need a new strap for my watch. It is just loose and it's on its last legs. But I am doing fantastic today, Mikey.
Hell yeah.
It's a nice brisk Tuesday evening,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Yeah. Well.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh man, been a long week so far. Been a long week.
Yes. Yes, it
So what?
has.
I went to the movies. Took myself to the
Hell
movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
The legitimate movies?
Yeah, movie theater. Went to a movie theater.
Oh,
Watched
all
a
right,
film
all right. Ooh.
that everybody should go out and watch called The Naked Gun.
It's been getting good review. Man,
It's got a 91 as of Friday, I think, on Rotten Tomatoes, which is the arbiter of good taste, as we all know.
mm-hmm.
So,
Man, there's... I think I might just need to have like a movie day,
yeah,
you know?
do it. I highly recommend it.
Oh,
It
yeah,
is
just...
hilarious. I almost went to Broovies to watch it because I was like, this seems like a Broovies ass movie. But instead, I just went to, the local theater out here by me, and then on the way back, I went and got a couple of beers, and I was like, it's close enough.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. Got a couple beers, came home, and just hopped on my computer and started editing some videos and stuff that you guys will see in the future. What have you been up to for the past 7 days?
Let's see. I did the greatest thing that an introverted adult can do. I canceled plans on Saturday and I didn't leave the house.
Nice.
It's like heroin.
It is. John Mulaney's correct.
He is. Oh my God. Yeah. So I was supposed to go out and shoot photos at the track, but after running around my house for 45 minutes and not finding all of the stuff I needed and also being very sweaty and out of breath, I'm like, we're not in a shape to be wandering around in the heat taking pictures.
It's fair enough.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so that was Saturday, and then Monday last night as we record, finally had a stream. Finally did it.
Finally went live again.
Yeah, finally rebuilt my my beautiful, cool, strong moron that is just going to be taking over Night City at some point. That I assume.
Good morning, Night City!
Love it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I was tuning in there. I love
Sure.
Cyberpunk 2077. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
It's so good. I'm loving it.
And I just realized something, Mikey. So This is episode 76, which makes next episode
77. Oh shit.
So I wonder what we'll talk about next week.
Huh.
We don't know.
Man. 2 theme episodes back to back. Who'da thunk it?
Who'da thunk it? You know what I mean? This is episode 76 of Storymoders podcast. Last week was 75, and last week was incredible. Blessing Adeoye Jr. If you missed that one, fucking pause this, go back and watch / listen to that one because it's great.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, we drafted some incredible like fantasy fighting game rosters. Blessing had a theme. I had some random video game characters. Mike was crazy because he always is in these things. So, but together, that was a game I'd play.
I would play that just to see what the hell was going on.
I've got the homie Sen Nuggies up here on the screen. She is playing Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. I have played that for a couple of hours. It's okay for me, But yeah. That's it. That's all about Tsushima. Did you play it?
I played a little bit of it.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of where I'm
at. But not like a ton. So
yeah. But Yote, Ghost of Yote comes out here pretty soon. Oh, Verum Dex just went live on Steam. He's playing some Peak. I don't think he's streaming tonight, but he's playing games with the homies because that's what he deserves to do. Because our good friend Verum Dex is incredible, and yeah, awesome. So if you're not following Verum Dex, fucking do it. We've told you every goddamn week for the past 2 years.
Yeah, honestly, that's Jesus Christ.
But you're close enough. You know what I mean?
Whatever.
Yeah. But Mike, we've got some bad news.
Hit me with it.
Some bad news about this episode 76. Try as we might, trying to get the attention of Jon Rush from Bethesda Studios. He's the creative director of Fallout 76 to join us for this episode. You guys have seen me talking about it in every episode. If you follow me on Twitter, because that's kind of the only place that he's active on, I've been posting there every day, tagging him, being like, hey, this is day something, trying to get your attention. I actually did a Hail Mary on Saturday.
Oh.
I woke up and I was, playing games and everything. Turn on my Xbox, and he and I are like Xbox friends because he's got his gamer tag in his name on Twitter. So he and I are friends on there. Saw that he was in 76, and I hopped in, grabbed a headset, went to him like on the map, and was kind of messing around, and then was just like, I didn't even know if he could hear me. He probably could and was ignoring me, but I was like, hey, my name's Robert. I've got a podcast. I've been trying to get your attention to see if you could join us.
Trying to get a hold of you for a little bit.
Yeah. And he did not react. And then he fast traveled away. And I was like, well, that's all I can do. And went back to Yakuza.
You tried.
So, yeah.
Hey, there you go.
But we do not have Jonathan Rush here tonight. I get it.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
1000%
understand it. Not mad at all. Okay? Legitimately, not mad at all. That sounds like it might be sarcastic, but I'm not.
No. We are absolutely not sarcastic about like we're legit.
Yeah, but the offer is always on the table. John, if you ever see this and you're like, "Oh, wow, that's weird that I missed that whole thing," and you would like to join us, fuck yeah, anytime. I don't give a shit.
Just let us know.
We have one episode planned with a hard theme in a couple of months that Mike and I talked about today.
Oh boy, I am so excited for it.
Yeah. So that's the other than that, we got no plans. And then maybe sometime in August, SnowBikeMike's supposed to be here, but I think he's like half dead right now. He got sick at the Battlefield event.
It's the shock and surprise of no one.
So, but yeah, no Jonathan Rush tonight, but still, it is episode 76. And even though we don't have anybody from Bethesda or anything here, we're still going to fucking talk about Fallout 76 because I don't know about you, Mike. I love it.
I'm an enjoyer of the game.
Yeah. Do I have... Oh, man, I should have... I don't know. I should have pulled out the fucking helmet.
Should have.
Yeah. It's behind me. There's stuff on top of it. I thought about it. I was like, man, I should just pull out the helmet and kind of wear that for the intro or something, and just completely forgot to do it. So, but it is back there. We do have Vault Boy mask.
Hey,
Mike's favorite
love
thing
it.
in the world. You know.
Is it my sleep paralysis demon? Yeah.
Do have the empty bottle of Nuke of Victory. We love Fallout here.
Yeah, I mean, I've got like 9 fucking caps right here.
Yeah.
So
Season 1 Steelbook that I still haven't opened. You know what? Let's do that.
we're gonna open up.
Let's do that. Yeah, it's like the special edition, so it's got some bonus stuff with it.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is, as you can see, it's Fallout Season 1, and there's some sticky gunk on there. I don't know. Let's peel that off real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Fallout Season 1 Steelbook. Ooh, okay. You got the ghoul on the back.
Love that. Love that.
And then, look at those discs.
Mm.
Look at that physical media.
Mm-mm-mm.
Vault-Tec is building a brighter future underground.
That is one way to put it.
Yep. And I believe the other side, I don't want to take both discs out, but the other side, I see the thumbs up, so it's just Vault Boy, you know.
Gotta be.
Yeah. But that is the steel book. Little foldy thingy that goes around it. And then a little envelope thingy here.
Ooh.
With postcards, I believe.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Yep. So we got the ghoul. Lucy. Is it backwards? No, it looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
Maximus.
Yep.
With a Nuka-Cola bottle. These are I love that the themes are, you know, like ads and shit. Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
You may not want to eat it today, but you may have to eat it tomorrow. It keeps. There's cram.
God damn it.
Easy does it, you lil devil you. Yum Yum brand deviled eggs.
Mm.
We'll add for that.
Yeah, these are fucking great.
I love these, yeah. There's a lot of words on this one, but it is a cooked rad roach.
Mm.
With all of the, you know, portions and everything, a whole bunch of bits. Yeah, so that is what comes with the collector's edition, along with, you know, like the bonus features. That's the big reason that I bought it, is because I wanted all of the bonus features. I love behind the scenes features. I love commentary. Yeah, I love watching something with commentary after I've seen it before. It's phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
So
man. Yeah, just some stuff. It's like, good lord.
Yeah, I think we've chatted a bit here.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this. Let's run a quick ad. Once again, we don't have ads. This is just videos of. We'll put something in there. Maybe it's Discograph. Maybe it's one of our friends. Who knows? Let's pop that up, and then we will be back just to talk about why you out there, Danielle Z, should be playing Fallout 76 in the year of our Lord and Savior Allen Iverson 2025. We'll be right back.
I know it's hot outside. It's
107 degrees outside in Las Vegas.
Here's something to cool you down. NeonPocketDimension.com.
I've been busting my butt getting all the stuff designed for this site. We got shirts of all kinds. We got oversized mouse pads. We got beer-shaped glass mug things. We got sticker packs. We got it all. And
find the latest YouTube and TikTok videos, which I've heard are really stinking cool.
I'm inside because it was hot outside. Slam that contact us button to hit us up with any comments or concerns. And thanks for checking out the website.
Welcome back to Storymoders. You thought I wasn't going to get the helmet? What the fuck is wrong with you? Come on. Here it is. Boom.
Look at that.
The Fallout 76 collector's edition helmet. The batteries died in it long ago because that game came out fucking 8 years ago at this point.
Yep.
Oh, it is warm in here. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of airflow going on.
Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot. There's it's just plastic. Whole lot of it doesn't. Yeah, the batteries died. Like I said, this should. I don't think this lights up. Something lights up, and then there's a couple buttons.
Yeah.
There's like a couple lights, and then there's like a fucking just sound weird thing that that can happen. But like I said, the batteries died, and I don't have any batteries because it's 2025.
Yep.
Fuck, it's hot in here. Okay.
Is it? Looks like the visor's fogging up.
No, it very much is fogging up. Yeah.
Ah, good. Yeah, can't even really see your face now.
That's fair. You don't need to. You see the glorious helmet, you know?
Yes, we do.
All right.
Man. There it is.
Okay.
Take a few deep breaths, buddy.
This thing's hot as fuck. This is not the one that has mold in it. That was like a GameStop specific thing. But yeah, that is a T-51 helmet that came with the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition, and some other things came with that too that I still have. One is as you can
kind of see
right there. That it's on the wall, so you can't really see it. That is just the poster, the in-game map.
Yep.
Of
it's
West
still
Virginia.
cool.
Yeah, the Commonwealth. Yeah. Also came with 24 collectible figurines from your friends at Vault Tech. Little plastic army man. I've never opened it because I have no reason to. But what do we got here? We got some mole miners.
Ooh.
Got a Scorch Beast. I don't think that's a queen. Some blue things, some blue people. We got a little Mr. Handy.
Hey.
Yeah. So, a Soltron. Mole miners, some super mutants. These would be if I ever did, like tabletop Fallout RPG. Fucking
there
perfect
you go.
for that. And Mike, do you remember the other thing that came with the Fallout 76 Collector's Edition?
Friendship?
Bag.
Hey.
You don't remember the story behind all this?
I do. Oh, now I do.
Yeah, with the canvas bag, and then they sent you this instead. This
It's just the shittiest nylon gym bag.
shittiest nylon bag. Just bright as shit. But you know what they did? After so many complaints, they said, guys, we fucked up. Send us proof that you bought the collector's edition, and we will send you, bam, the
A
canvas
sweet
bag.
ass bag. Hell yeah.
Yeah, the actually made of canvas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
There you go.
West Tech. As you can see. Yeah. So yeah, all of that is here. I'm gonna put all this stuff away later because it's way behind me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the Fallout 76 Collector's Edition. So I've been playing 76 since the beta. The break everything test something is what they called the beta. You know, they had letters for it, numbers. It was fucking hot and shit in that helmet, and I was wearing it for a while, off stream here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Doing good?
Whew, doing good. Doing better.
All right. But yeah,
all right. Fallout 76 came out. Should have had this written down. Came out in, I believe, 2017? 2017 or is it 2018? Fallout 76, 2018.
Yep. November 14, 2018.
Yep. 2 days after ya boy's birthday. yeah, basically just the bones of Fallout 4, but it's set in a new place, and the big thing is it's online and it's multiplayer.
Yeah.
So as a massive fan of the Fallout series and of Fallout 4 specifically, I fucking love that game. I was super excited when Fallout 76 was announced, and then played the beta, loved it. Obviously had some issues at the start. Mike, when did you first play 76? Was it just like with me, or?
Yeah, like that was pretty much I have a Series S, so I could play Fallout 76 with you.
Yeah, so that was a few years ago, but obviously you've been playing the Fallout series forever. We know this.
Yeah. So I mean, I came when the game was fixed.
Yeah,
i.e. they added NPCs and all this stuff, so it wasn't just a bunch of randos.
Yeah,
it wasn't like some VR chat server.
Yeah. So what we will do here? Let's switch over. We're just gonna have some gameplay over here as we talk. There's no sound. If you see the names on the screen there, you might recognize a few of those. This is from a Kind of Funny stream about a year ago. One of their daily streams where when Greg Miller got super into Fallout 76 for like 3 weeks. And you'll see the names there on the screen. We got Joey Noel, SnowBikeMike, and Game Over Greggy. They're in a team right now. This is back when the Skyline Valley update came out last year, which added an entirely new part of the actual West Virginia map in the game. Sorry, my dog is barking out there. But yeah, I just got it zoomed in. You don't need to see. I don't want to put Greg Miller on screen here. Okay. He needs his privacy. All right. You guys don't know what he looks like. You never will. But during this stream, these times and everything, Greg started talking about 76, and I was talking about, like, in chat, fucking being annoying as shit, being like, I love 76. Let me know if you have any questions. I play it, all the time, and which I have. And ended up kind of answering some questions with them. I'll fast forward to a bit later in this stream from last year, and I was part of the team. Greg and I had played it a couple times off stream while he was trying to get his character leveled up and everything, but this is from the Skyline Valley update that came out last year, so before we even get to that, I want to go back to the history of Fallout 76. Is that okay with you, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. Mike he's learning along with all of you.
I was there when this shit show was getting going.
Oh yeah. So for those who do not remember, back when Fallout 76 first came out, the entire idea was you're one of the first people out of the vault. So Fallout 76 is set the earliest in the post-apocalypse timeline of Fallout. And funny enough, the TV show is set the latest in the entire timeline. But 76 is set the earliest. It is 20 years after the vaults have closed. So after the bombs have dropped, it's only been 20 years. And you, as a person who was in Vault 76, get the go-ahead. Hey, the Earth might be fucked up. We're not entirely sure. But now it's your job to go out there and repopulate and rebuild society. Everything's probably fine. So you literally start the game in Vault 76. You create your character. It's the same character creation as Fallout 4. And then you are alone. And just there's an overhead message playing from the Overseer saying, essentially like, hey, I know we all had a great party last night, and it was incredible to see everybody for one last time. And now it's time for us to go out in the world and reclaim. It's Reclamation Day is what they call it. Reclamation Day, where we all go out and we reclaim the land and we rebuild and we, do all this stuff. And the idea of 76, from the developer standpoint, is because there is no society, the players are the society. There are no NPCs. There's no one to talk to. All of the story bits were given via computer, data streams with voice, or just a lot of notes. There's a couple of robots that you can talk to, But for the most part, it is the only people that you can talk to in the game are other players. No NPCs.
Which was an interesting idea on paper, but in practice, that just went over like a lead balloon. Because, like we have grown accustomed to having NPCs in there, like people who just characters who do the grunt work that most players didn't want to do. So, yeah. But I do like the idea of just being like, I know there's some of you out there who really just want to run a tavern in this fantasy world.
See, now, the idea of, hey, the gamers are the ones making the game. They're going to be the NPCs doing stuff, and they're going to make the world. That's like you said, it's a great idea on paper. The problem is they didn't really give you tools to do that. You know what I mean? Like you can build, you're one of the big things is building your own base and having that on the map. Your camp, which is another acronym that stands for some, I don't know. Specifically, that's one of the biggest things of it. When you're in the Vault 76 at the very beginning, everybody else is gone. So no matter when you start the game, you are the last person involved in Vault 76 because you overslept from the Reclamation Day party the night before. So you're walking through, and there's just streamers and everything from the party from the last night. And as you're walking out of the exit, there's little stations for you to pick things up at. Because once again, this was the plan the whole time. Is it 20 years later? You leave the vault to reclaim it. So you go to this first station, and it's a little party hat, because why not, with some fun stuff. You go to the next one, and there's I think there was just shit for you to wear. Yeah. I don't think there was any like armor or anything. Some like stim packs and stuff.
Yeah. Some real basic, like here's some. God, because you were already in the jumpsuit, so you didn't need to grab a
jumpsuit. And before you leave your room, you get your Pip-Boy. So you have that. That's you cannot leave your room without getting the Pip-Boy.
Yeah, but now I'm just trying to remember what specifically was on there on that table. I'm like, damn it.
I think there's like a hat. I think there's an eye patch,
glasses,
like a funny eye patch, like glasses or something. I want to say some stim packs, and then your camp, your CAMP, which once again I don't remember what it stands for, but it's essentially it's just a thing that you have, a machine, so that when you go out into the world, you can place your camp, and that's where your base is in this overworld. You're in the world of West Virginia. And that base is permanent. So anytime you leave the game and you come back, your base spawns there, unless we'll get into that in a minute. But the idea is that you go out in the world, you find a spot that you like, you place your camp down, and then you're just building there. You're building. Maybe you have a shop. Maybe you're selling things. Maybe you just want a place where you can live. Maybe you just want a workshop where you can build things and defend it, and you can put weapons and everything there. And you can build whatever you want in there, which is super awesome. And the building mechanics and the building features and like materials and all that stuff is second to none. There's some people that hate the building in Fallout 76 and Fallout 4. I like it. It's one of the only kind of building games that I've ever really been able to get into. Maybe it's just because it's got the Fallout skin on it. But yeah, so you grab your camp, you leave. Now you're just out in the wilderness, and there's no NPCs. There's, like I said, a couple of robots that you talk to, and that's
which is kind of daunting.
Yeah. And the cool thing about 76, a lot of people, I think, were turned off, one, with no NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. And two, they're like, I don't want to play a Fallout 70. I don't want to play a Fallout game multiplayer. I want to play it solo. That's how I play Fallout games, is just by myself.
Yeah.
Totally get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, man, the idea of just storming around the wasteland with your buddies while wasted.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
is a lot of goddamn fun. Now,
So much.
the thing is, even from the beginning, I played the game solo.
Yeah. You were
From the jump.
just out there, just rocking and rolling by yourself.
Yeah. And especially at the beginning, there was no real purpose
Yeah.
to teaming up. You know, you could have a team of up to 4 players, you know, in the game. Your worlds have a maximum player count of 24 in any server.
Which is
can cause issues at times, obviously. But
yeah,
there was no real reason to team up, but you could just kind of run around with your friends, and it was fun.
Yeah.
But if you didn't have anybody to play with, you could run around solo. And when you're going to do these kind of world missions, sometimes you're just going to see other players there that will help you out, or if they're dickheads, they'll try to kill you. And there was PvP early on in the game. That was one of the big things, is that you can go around and you can fuck with people if you want to, or you can turn pacifist mode on like me and just not deal with it. In the beginning, there was, I think this was at launch. Once again, this was years ago that they've cut out now, but there were there was like a hardcore type server where it was all just PvP and you had one life type deal.
Ooh,
and you couldn't turn it off. And yeah, I mean, some people loved it, and some people want it back, but it's gone now. I think now there's custom servers where you can kind of make the rules fit that way.
It's
but 76 now is a completely different beast. Mike, when you started playing it, you said there are NPCs, right? Do you happen to remember like around when that was? I'm trying to think if it was just the Wastelanders update that you were playing during.
I think it might have been. I think that's might have when I started.
Okay. Yeah, because there was the game came out. Obviously, wasn't great when it came out. A lot of bugs, even more Bethesda bugs than normal.
Yeah, just
and the lack of NPCs, the lack of a traditional Fallout storyline meant there were a lot of people that were just like, "What the fuck am I supposed to even do here? It's just, am I just running around doing nothing?" And a lot of people, I don't think, realize that there is a storyline in the game still. It's the same storyline from day one to now, and now there's just more of it.
Yeah. And goddamn.
Had a burp there. Let's see what is happening over here. Oh, Dark Hollow Manor. Okay, so yeah, this as you can see on the screen here, it's like it's the opposite side of me. It's weird. Hey, look, there's Greg Miller in game next to his power armor, I believe.
Well, hell yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, this is from the Skyline Valley update from 2024. Yes, 2024. So this is a bit in the future from where we're at the beginning. So if you were one of the people who you remember seeing Fallout 76 and maybe trying it out when it first came out, because I think there were a couple of like free weekends to give it a shot, and just didn't vibe with it. I fucking still get people today being like, "Oh, Fallout 76, that game sucks, man. There's just no one in there. You can't talk to anybody." But it's like, dude, that was 7 years ago. Like,
that was the one time you played it.
Yeah, that was when you played the beta, or when you played it when it first dropped, and then they're like, "Oh, is it good to play now?" Like, it was good to play the entire time.
Yeah.
With some caveats, but now it's even better to play. It's a Fallout game in West Virginia.
Yep.
But like I said, there were problems, and I think Bethesda very quickly realized we may have overestimated or underestimated what people wanted to do, because I feel like in the very beginning, a lot of their kind of marketing and their talk was, yeah, you're going to be in a world and the only other people that you're going to talk to are other players, and it's going to be dangerous and you're going to have to try to survive and blah, blah, blah. And then it very quickly became apparent that there weren't a lot of people playing the game to kill other people.
Yeah.
It just became like a world of people who wanted to help each other and team up to fight these big world bosses. You know, at the time, the Scorch Beasts. We're not going to go into the whole storyline of Fallout 76. You know, there is specific lore to the game and to the area, specific cryptids that go directly with West Virginia. But yeah, there are world bosses. At the time there was I believe just the entire storyline essentially built up to you finding a nuke silo. There are 3 nuke silos. Finding the codes and getting the codes and getting into the silo, getting to the launch codes and launching a nuke.
And doing your best Doctor Strangelove impersonation.
Yeah. So the idea is you're playing through the game and you're going through these storylines of learning about kind of what happened after the bombs fell while you were in the vault, and then, you know, learning that this plague came through. I'm going to talk about the storyline a little bit anyway, even though I just said we weren't. There's this scorched plague. So instead of you know, just like random human enemies like fiends, or there are still ghouls, but then there's these scorched, which is just a different type of ghoul specific to the West Virginia area. To figure out, you know, why these scorched have shown up, what the fuck it is, even what this plague is, and it all culminates with you launching a nuke at this spot on the map that is where the biggest scorched, the mama scorched beast, Scorch Beast Queen. It's a giant fucking mutated ass bat. It's got like fucking radar attacks and all this shit. Yeah. But you launch the nuke on the Scorch Beast Queen's nest to draw her out, and then that was the big server-wide event. You know, so anytime somebody launches a nuke, even now, there's an overhead thing that just pops up on your screen saying, "Oh, somebody has launched a nuke. You've got, you know, 3 minutes until it drops." And depending on where they drop it, because you can choose where to drop it anywhere, but if they drop it down on the Scorch Beast Queen's nest, that means in 3 minutes we've got a Scorch Beast Queen fight. So everybody get down there, and it's still incredible to see an entire server of players popping up here. The bomb goes off, the Scorch Beast Queen comes up, and everybody's just working together to kill this fucker. You know, which I think is the whole draw of Fallout 76, is that it is a community. It is a world of people who are, for the most part, trying to help each other. You got dicks. Yeah. You got dicks in every fucking multiplayer game. There's no way to get
every game has them, draws them out.
Yeah. You know, like assholes who cheat, so then, you know, the Scorch Beast Queen comes out of the ground and they just one-shot it, and it's like, what the...
Yeah.
Why? Not because they've built their character in a certain way to just do massive damage, which you definitely can do, but they, you know, hacked into the game somehow, and they're just like, oh, yeah, look at my shotgun that I can do from 1,000 yards away and kill this giant fucking bullet sponge in one hit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
that's Scorch Beast Queen is.
Yeah, it's like, man, I never understood why people want to do that in like some MMO like that. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, neat.
Some people are just fucking dicks.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Exactly.
Nothing.
You
can't
not
really
much you can do.
Anything about it. Let's see here. What are we doing? Oh, took a screenshot. Okay. Oh, that's another thing. I think Fallout 4 does it. I want to say I could be mistaken. Where there's a photo mode in the game.
Yeah.
Bunch of cool shit. And when you take a photo in the game using the photo mode, that then becomes like a rotating thing of loading screens, which, you know, is just a fun little thing. I like it.
Yeah.
I dig it. especially because you're seeing a loading screen a fucking lot in the game. So that was when the game first came out. Once again, there's no NPCs. There's one big world event. There's an atomic shop that's full of small purchases that for the most part, even now, beforehand it was all just like cosmetic, or it was stuff for your camp that you buy this and now you can build it in your camp. Now there are some things that can help you in game, but for the most part it's like, hey, you can if you have this Fallout First membership thing, that's a monthly membership for the game, you get the biggest thing there is called a scrap box. Because if you've played Fallout 4, you know that you have a lot of junk all the fucking time. And
constantly.
The scrap box in Fallout 76 allows you to put shit in there, put your junk in this scrap box, and then it doesn't count against your overall weight limits, because there are weight limits in the game for how much you can store in your camp and how much you can obviously carry. What were you going to say?
Oh, nothing. But I mean, other than just like, the amount of junk you just acquire.
Yeah.
Just from not even trying to. You're just existing in the game.
Yeah. Let me see here. Fallout 76 original weight limit, because this is one of the stash. The stash that's where you put all of your shit. Yeah. And now that there's a scrap box, your junk weight does not go towards your stash if you have Fallout First. So at launch, when the game first came out, your stash weight limit was 400 pounds. Sounds like a lot.
But you start picking up every tin can you see.
Yeah. You start picking up junk that, 1 pound here, 2 pounds here, half a pound here, but then you've got 12 of them. You know what I mean? You get a Gatling gun. That's 20 pounds right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to store shit, that's 400 pounds of your stash weight limit. And that, for a lot of people, very quickly ran out of space.
Very quickly. Oh, yeah, because, as always, there are people with any game where there's a crafting mechanic, you have people going out there and farming certain types of stuff and trying to get, like, the hard to find, the rare crafting materials that let you craft the better things.
Yeah.
So I got to imagine there were some people in there who just had a ton of those, and it looked like you could maybe put more in there, but it's like, I don't know. You're at 398, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That cool shotgun you want to put in here ain't fitting.
Yeah. Fit. I just looked it up just to verify here, because it's playing through. I forget now. So it was 400 at launch. They later increased it to 600, then 800, and now 1200 is your stash limit, because now, like I said, there is that Fallout First thing, so you can get that, and then you can have the stash box to put all of your junk in, which I didn't realize how much fucking junk I had, because I was starting to get rid of shit because I didn't have stash space, and then I got the stash box, put it all in there, and it's like, oh, now my camp stash limit is amount is like 300 pounds out of 1200. Because I just had so much fucking steel from scrapping everything all the time.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Just looking like Andrew Carnegie over there with all your steel.
The first year or so, or two, of Fallout 76 were a bit rough. It was a game built on Fallout 4, which was not a multiplayer game, trying to make it multiplayer, and it showed.
Yeah. Oof, yeah. It's... Man. Like, I'm glad they adapted something they already had, but Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Much different than, like, the Elder Scrolls Online. I've played it a couple times, feels way different to, at least Skyrim, so it doesn't feel like it was just built on Skyrim. I could be wrong, because I haven't played it for too long.
I've played it a few times, too, and it just feels different,
Yeah.
Where like 76 feels like Fallout 4 because it basically is Fallout 4, just, you know, with me, your buddy, just being like, hey, can you level me, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. But quality of life updates came throughout the year or so. And then there was the first big massive update called Wastelanders. And I think that's when, after that is when Mike first tried it out. Wastelanders was the big massive overhaul to Fallout 76 that I think even at launch they said, yeah, this game doesn't have NPCs and we have, you know, no plans of putting in NPCs. And then the launch, or not the launch, the announcement. All right, so got it pulled up here. This is the original Wastelanders announcement. So we didn't know. Hey,
It's been some time since
No
Vault
NPCs.
76 opened its door.
and this voice you hear is the
We all
Overseer, and you hear her
discovered
voice
that
in the
Appalachia
OG
isn't
76.
quite what it used to be. We encountered a lot of things. Overcame a lot of things. I don't think any of us expected for people to actually come back.
Are you from that vault?
Yeah.
Can you help us?
So this is me when I was watching
We've
E3
traveled
this year
pretty far.
and watching the
There's
the
hope here
B3
in
event, which is
Appalachia.
what they called it.
Folk rebuilding, fighting
And
back.
you saw the person on there, and then it's like, we never expected
We'll fight
people
too,
to
right
come
by
back.
your side.
And then it goes to this NPC. I'm just on my couch
We've been
in my living room in front of the TV, just be like, fuck yeah! Oh my god,
Just-
it's NPC! Oh my god, it's
Just
NPC!
vibrating so hard that you were emitting visible light.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this was the announcement for Wastelanders, and then it showed up. I think it took a fucking while, though.
It did.
So I want to say it was delayed, actually.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing. Like in the early days and through the Wastelanders, it was just, oh, here are updates. Here's this patch. Oh, wait. Just like things kept getting pushed back.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, yeah, God, it's one of those. It feels like it has survived in spite of Bethesda being Bethesda.
Yeah. And it, to be fair, like, it's fucking perfect for like a Fallout game that it's
Yeah,
survived this long
Yeah.
with all this other
Oh.
shit going on, you know?
Oh, yeah. No, and I fucking, like, I love that it has survived this long.
Yeah. To be fair.
Fair.
Fall of 2019 when it was supposed to come out, and I think it got delayed like a week or so before it was supposed to come out, and then it was moved to April, but by that time it was 2020.
Yep.
And yeah, so everybody, you know, there a lot of people working, they were all working from home due to COVID and everything, so things got pushed back. And then they added some pay to win things that, once again, it's I don't really view it as pay to win personally, but it's arguable that you could, because it is something that affects you in game, that can help you in game, as opposed to just a skin for a weapon or a power armor look or something for your camp or something like that. You know, it is the pay to win things like the stash box. For me, it's probably the most arguable thing on there, because that is a huge help, having that stash box. Other stuff that you get with your Fallout First is you also get like a temporary camp, or like basically like a tent that you can put out in the map, and then you can use that as a spawn point.
Yeah.
It was nice, you know. It's helpful, but it's not. I mean, for me, it's like whenever I put it down, I'd forget that I fucking had it. A lot of people do use it, especially when you're doing these worldwide events like the Scorch Beast Queen. You see a shitload of tents all around there.
God,
because, yeah, people pop it up there, and then they'll, you know, when the nuke goes off and we're going to Scorch Beast Queen, now they don't have to spend the 20 caps to fast travel there because it's a free fast travel.
Yeah.
But yeah. What else comes with that? You also get the currency to buy other things in that store. The Atomic Shop is what it's called.
Yeah.
Every month, so you get like $12 of in-game currency, and the stash box, and this, and I think maybe something else. I'm not sure. Now you can have like a personal private server with Fallout First. That's one of the biggest perks, is a private server. Yeah. Are you looking up what else you get with it?
Yep. Let's see. Fallout First members receive a private adventure exclusively for you and up to 7 friends. Custom worlds. Make your own world in Fallout Suite.
Yeah, custom
whatever.
worlds that's a newer one from when it first started.
Yep. The scrap box, the survival tent. Receive 1,650 atoms per month to use in the Atomic Shop. You get the Ranger armor outfit, some unique icons and emotes, unique cosmetics, and an ammo box, which is unlimited storage for stackable ammo in your ammo storage box container.
Which, okay, ammo, most of your ammo doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah.
You know?
It's nice.
Yeah,
I guess.
There's, like your rockets and cannonballs and stuff, those have weight, but I believe, we could see it on here right now, shotgun shells. Yeah, the weight is 0.006 pounds per shell.
Yeah.
And you can I don't know if this is coming up on the recording. I believe it is. But like shotgun shells, 0.006. The stack weight of these 5 is less than 1 pound. All of this is going to be less than 1 pound. So the ammo box is fine.
Yeah.
And once again, this, for me, it's kind of going off of how I play the game and how I play 76 and how I have played 76, is that I essentially made a build that I really like. I've got power armor. I've got power armor that I really like. And then I have a weapon with some legendary perks on it, is what they're called, which is kind of special perks that you see in Fallout 4. Like explosive ammo or this, so it does a little more damage to humans, or something like that. I found the armor that I like, the weapon that I like, the card system, like the perk system, everything built up exactly the way I like it. My mutations, which is another thing for 76 that we can get into in a moment. I've got all that, and that's how I play the game. I don't go through and I'm not like, oh, I want to do this other thing. I want to be, a melee person or a shotgun build or a heavy weapon like explosive. It's just not for me, That's not how I play the game. I know there's a lot of people that do that, though. I know Scruffy23, an incredible Fallout 76 streamer. He's a variety streamer on Twitch. Go follow him, Scruffy23. But I found him through Fallout 76 streams specifically, and was kind of, I joined his community to play it online and run nukes, which is kind of what he does with his community. They go into a server, they do a nuke with a Scorch Beast Queen. Now there's some other bosses that you can do, but like drop a nuke, do a world event, go drop a nuke, do a world event, go drop a nuke, do a world event, go to a different server, and repeat. So just basically helping out the entire server, whatever server they go into. They're like, hey, let's come in here, let's drop nukes, let's make giant world events, let's get everybody some XP and some cool shit. And then we bounce. Scruffy23 is a great one. Gemini, it's a G3 mini. That's how you spell it on Twitch. Another incredible Fallout 76 streamer. He plays other games too, but he and Scruffy, it's kind of, I found one through the other, and they're both just incredible people. They're great people. They've got great communities, do a lot of really cool shit. Tuniversal, he was on our podcast before. He's massive in the Fallout 76 community. He does a lot of really cool shit that we talked about on that episode. Yeah, and A lot of Fallout 76 streamers that are fucking cool as shit. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Wastelanders, what was I talking about? We were talking about Wastelanders.
Mhm.
A bit. How it was delayed. Now,
Yeah.
then it came out and it was great. Added NPCs, also added some other problems, obviously.
Always.
Yeah.
It just would not be a Bethesda game without problems.
Of course.
Yeah.
But it
charm.
also, the Wastelanders update also added an entirely new storyline to the game, which brought in a whole new in-game currency and factions and obviously NPCs that you can talk to and get missions from. Fucking Jason Mewes is in there as a character. So why not? He's just somebody you can talk to. He's a ghoul. It's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Wastelanders update gave you this whole new storyline to do, in addition to the original, which is you coming out of the vault and rebuilding and finding the silos and doing this. And now you've got this other Wastelanders one. And then a couple years later, they add Skyline Valley. Was there anything else in between there? Oh yeah, there was. I forget. There was a whole 2-part storyline that added the Brotherhood of Steel coming back to the Commonwealth of West Virginia to take over, because they're like, oh, now that we see that people are here, let's come back and kind of give them some law. And there was a 2-part storyline all about the Brotherhood of Steel, and you can kind of join up and do this, and that's another faction that you can mess with. Then they added Skyline Valley, which was the first time that they added something to the map. Well, not the first time. There was, a couple little areas, but this was like an entirely new, almost region of Skyline Valley that you see that is constantly in a storm everywhere, and that has, once again, its own storyline, its own world boss, its own world events that you can do. It gives you new options to drop a nuke to get a world boss. There's a Nuke a World on Tour DLC, which is a new spot on the map that, once again, can give you can have a new world event boss. What is it on that one? I forget what it's called. It's just a giant fuck off nuclear thing.
Yeah.
In between that, there was another one. Another couple things that I'm forgetting. Shit. I had them in mind as I was talking about Skyline Valley and the Brotherhood of Steel. I think this is after Brotherhood, but I think before Skyline Valley for sure. They added expeditions, is what they call them, where that's a little bit of a storyline as well, where you go to a plane, a vertibird, and you actually go to a completely different map. That it's a much smaller map. It's just like a little town. Oh, speaking of Gemini, he is now streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/Gemini. Once again, that is G3Mini. Go follow him. He's awesome. But these expeditions where you go out to other cities, and then there are some stories, like a little bit of storylines there. There's Atlantic City that also has some gambling and everything, and a whole little plot line about a cryptid over there, the Jersey Devil cryptid, that you can kind of go through, and a whole power struggle with different factions in Atlantic City. And there's also the Pit, which people who have played the DLC for Fallout 3 know about the Pit. This is the Pit way before that all happens, which is, for me, cool as shit to me. I don't know about you, Mike.
It's... Jesus, I'm just going through the...
You're going through the updates?
Yep.
Yeah.
So, how many, major updates have been released for Fallout 76?
Is this a trivia for me?
Yep.
Okay. 8?
Well, according to the Fallout wiki on fandom, there are 23.
Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking
Man.
quick. Power through them. Just the names.
We got Wild Appalachia, Nuclear Winter, Wastelanders, The Legendary Run, One Wasteland for All, Steel Dawn, Locked and Loaded, Steel Rain, Fallout Worlds, Night of the Moth, Invaders from Beyond, Test Your Metal, Expeditions, The Pit, Nuka World on Tour, Mutation Invasion, Once in a Blue Moon, Expedition Atlantic City, Boardwalk Paradise, Expedition Atlantic City, America's Playground, Skyline Valley, Milepost Zero, Gleaming Depths, Ghoul Within, and finally the one that came out a couple months ago, Gone Fission.
Okay. I was okay. That makes. I was not counting some of those in my thing. I was like,
Yep.
what adds like a storyline thing? Because some of them they do add some extra like missions in the world.
Yeah, they had some. Yeah, they had some new stuff.
Yeah.
Like more than a patch, not. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. More than a patch, not as much as like a Skyline Valley or a Wasteland or something like that. Like the One Wasteland for All was a very divisive one. One Wasteland for All, if I remember everything correctly, was a balancing thing for the entire map. Where in the beginning, the map had different regions, and enemies in those regions would essentially be in a certain frame. A range. So in the forest region, which is where you start out, things would really only go up to like level 20 or 25, and then you go over to the mire, which is, an end game region, they go up to like 70, something like that, and all this stuff. Whereas One Wasteland for All essentially made the entire map playable for everybody.
Yeah.
So if you come out of the vault at level 2, and then you go directly to the mire, there's going to be like level, I think like 8 or 10 enemy, maybe like 50, which is still crazy high, but it wasn't, you go down there and there's a level 100, just immediately killing you. Like it was essentially the, hey, we want everyone to be able to explore at their own leisure and do whatever they want to do. So now anytime you go anywhere on the map, it'll almost like kind of scale with you.
Yep, that is. Yeah, the big changes were combat and gameplay. Your combat and rewards gained from it were rescaled, fitting players of each level to their own region with level-specific creatures, i.e. level 1 players fighting level 1 creatures, while level 100 players would fight level 50-plus creatures wherever they went.
Yeah. So, and that whole level 100 players fighting level 50-plus, so that still means that, once you're, like, my character, I think... You know what? We're talking about it here. Shit, actually. I want to go back here.
Yeah.
Really quick. Because it was on the screen here, so I just want to kind of talk about it. So, Fallout 76 has a perk system.
Oh. Yes. And it's a little different than how it is in other Fallouts.
Yes. So in Fallout 4, you had like the poster and you would level up and you would get a perk point that you would go in there and do this. As you can see, Fallout 76 has a card system. And it all goes towards your special, your strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, luck. And for the first 50 levels, I believe every level you get a point that you can put into one of your special. So level 2, okay, you get a point, where do you want to put it to? Strength. So now my strength goes up. This is in addition to when you're starting the game for the first time, you can set your special, but you have like a limited amount of points. So then up to level 50, you get an extra point for each one. And I think each thing maxes out at like 10.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't do 50 in strength and then nothing else. It's, I think, 10, and then you have to go over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you get your special points, and then there's this card system for the perks. And each card, as you can see, I believe this is Greg Miller's character, each card corresponds to a different letter, so a different attribute, so strength or perception, anything else, and has a number. It's just math at that point. So if you've got, if your strength is 5 as you can see here for Greg Miller. He's got 5 points that he can use. Right now, he has 3 things that are attached, so he has 2 unused points. Okay, endurance is at 4. He's got 1 that is rejuvenated, which I believe gives you a slight amount of HP regeneration during daylight time, so 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That could be incorrect. Maybe it's just after you sleep. But now he's got 3 unused points, stuff like that. Charisma, intelligence, everything. So a lot of players will kind of min-max their builds with, hey, this is how I want to play. This is what I want my character to be. So I don't need agility because I'm in power. Like for me, I don't need agility, a lot of it because I'm in power armor. I'm not using a lot of action points. So if you have a lot of agility, you have a lot of action points, which is what you use with your VATS and sprinting and doing this and this and this. As someone who wears power armor all the time, I'm not doing a lot of sprinting. I'm not doing a lot of VATS. I don't like VATS in this game personally. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, this is. I love VATS in all the other Fallout games. It just feels weird in here.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Because VATS in, 3, New Vegas, and 4. You turn on your VAT system, it slows down the world so you can aim at specific body parts and kind of see, what you're going to do here. In 76, with it being a live world, you can't slow it down. So you use VATS, and you can, use that to then target spots on the body and kind of see what your shit is. And you can get, extra damage. So if you use VATS a few times, you use VATS a couple times on some enemies, you have a little bar at the bottom that fills up, and then once you fill that bar up, you can use VATS and then do like a critical hit is what it is.
Yeah.
So there are people that use VATS for that. I don't at all.
Yeah.
It's just how I play. But yeah, this is the perk system in 76. It is card based. Now with I don't know which it was with one of those updates that you were talking about. Now there is a level of legendary perks once you hit level 50. And those legendary perks are just fucking insane. I don't think that Greg has them in his game. Oh, yeah, you can see legendary perks here, but he doesn't necessarily go up there. Oh shit, I think he had a lot of levels that he hadn't done yet.
Damn.
Because he went from strength 5 to 15. You can also respec your character.
Yeah.
Almost not anytime you have to spend. I think there's like an in-game thing that you buy for it. But yeah, every time you go up a level, you get a pack of cards. You get a lot of doubles, but then let's see here. So these like 3 stars, critical savvy, 3 stars. Good.
Yeah, like you can level up the cards. Yeah, and that is so nice.
Yeah, so you get a level 1 critical savvy, and then you get another level 1 critical savvy. You can level up the card to make it a 2-star, and then it costs 2. But then, critical hits now only consume 85% of your critical meter. Now, if it's level 2, that drops down to like 75%. If it's level 3, that drops down to 60%, something like that. So you can update these cards. Class Freak is a huge one for people who have mutations. That's another thing in 76 that was added, is mutations that are exactly what they sound like. They're mutations for your character. They've got drawbacks and they've got perks. So my character now has some mutations, has multiple mutations. While we're talking, I'm going to load up my game. I can't put the stream in, but I just want to pull up my character stats.
Okay.
Has mutations to let me jump, higher. It's called not what's a kangaroo? Not an amphibian. Marsupial. It's called marsupial. Yeah. So it allows you to jump super high. Like low gravity and Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. There's there's mutations to where anytime somebody hits you with a melee attack, you give off a bit of electricity that then damages them. So there's a bunch of different mutations there.
Yeah.
This is loading up, so I'm going to pull up my thing here. But then some of these perks go into those mutations. So like I said, the mutations all have drawbacks and perks. Some of those drawbacks are for like marsupial. It's I'm just kind of guessing here on what it actually is, but you jump super high, but because of that, now your charisma is super low. It's like -3 in charisma at all times.
Yeah. Or it's just like you can jump super high, but you can only carry like half as much stuff.
Exactly. Yeah, like stuff like that. So your strength goes down, so you can't carry as much shit like that. This class freak here, as you can see, the negative effects of your mutations are now reduced by 50. So in marsupial, if it was, hey, you can jump super high, but your strength goes down by 4. Now with this at level 2, it only goes down by 2. So those points. Oh, cool. Yeah, I wish I could pull this up on screen right now.
Yeah.
Fallout 76, when you have your camp, sometimes you will spawn in to the world before your camp does.
Oh, God.
So right now, and maybe I'll try to like record this really quick to do it. But I spawned in to just where my camp is, and then my entire building that I built in my camp spawned around me, so now I'm just stuck in the ground. And I have to fast travel to get away. But that's not why I'm here. So, legendary perks here. I just want to pull up what I have, and then I'm gonna try to screenshot and pop it in here. So I've got 4-star one that's plus 200 poison damage resist when wearing a matching set of armor, which is my power armor. So because my power armor all matches, I have plus 200 poison damage resist, which is incredible for a lot of the missions where you're fighting enemies that are just spitting acid at you. Electrical absorption, because I have power armor on. I have this 20% chance energy damage will recharge your power armor's fusion core and restore your health.
Shit.
So, obviously great when you're fighting robots and they're shooting lasers at you. There's a really high chance every time I get hit that I'm getting healed a bit. And my power armor core, fusion core, is recharging.
Yeah.
Taking one for the team, enemies take 40% more damage when they attack you if you are on a team. Which is great because you're always on a team now. Like I said, in the beginning, there was really no reason to. Now, when you join a team, you can create public teams with different attributes. And depending on the attribute, you get a perk. You get a buff is what it's called. So, the big thing for me, whenever I go into a world and I join a game, I start what's called a casual group. And what the casual group does is that for up to 4 people, every other person that you have in that public group that you have a full bond with, which essentially just means you're in a group together for about 10 minutes and then you have a full bond. So for every person that you have a full bond with, you get +1 to your intelligence, temporarily, obviously. And with that +1 in intelligence, you get extra XP for every single thing that you do, because you get more XP the higher your intelligence is. So if you have a group of 4 people, which is the max, you have +3 intelligence, so that everything you're doing, you're getting like an extra 15-20% XP, which is not a whole lot, but when you're fighting a Scorch Beast Queen and you get a couple thousand XP, that adds up really quick.
Yeah.
And then this perk, if you're in a team, enemies take 40% more damage once they attack you. So once something hits you, then for a small amount of time, when you attack them back, they're taking way more damage. There's an auto unlock legendary perk. There is a perk for power armor specifically for sprinting, so you use less action points. Which once again, because my agility is super low, I don't have a lot of action points, so I have this at 50% less. I can do double. But yeah, so this is Greg's. Mine's a bit different because now I'm a ghoul. That's a whole new thing where you can actually become a ghoul in the game, and you get pluses, you get minuses. It's very small. I was kind of expecting a lot more with that. So there's me in Greg Miller's game. This is on the PlayStation, so you'll see that my character level is a 131. My character on Xbox here, which is my main, is 435. Not that high, comparatively to some other people. Let's see. If I just go into the menu of people in the world. I can't see that. Let's see if I scroll around here to show it. I forget. Okay, so yeah, there's somebody that I just scrolled over. It's level 993. It's level 2072. 813, 975, 733, 173. Bitch. Yeah. So people playing this game from the very beginning who play constantly are insanely high levels. So let's go ahead and quit that real quick. Let's leave that world. Yeah, you can see my character here in Greg's world on PlayStation. It's Mr. Hawks. I wasn't allowed to have voice chats with them. I did try to say something, and then Greg yelled at me. That's in a previous stream. Yeah. But now I'm in the group, and yeah, helping them out a bit. And I think if we scroll a bit here, is this... Where is... I think it's around here. Oh yeah, he went the wrong way. I remember this on the stream. So, event neurological warfare, as you can see here on the screen. So this was the Skyline Valley, the big world boss that was added in here. So somebody went through, dropped a nuke. I think it might have been me that dropped the nuke. Let's see here. Death from above. Yeah. Chris Booley was removed from the team. It's like a fucking super long goddamn stream, so it's... Okay, no, it's not me then, if I'm right there. Okay, so quest started, death from above, that pops up.
Got a minute till touchdown.
Now it's saying check the map, so now I'm checking.
Joey, be prepared. There could be a giant nuclear bomb.
You might have a nuke dropping on you, Joe.
Oh.
So you can, yeah, turn on the sound here. That death from above event pops up.
Okay, Mr. Hawk says it's not doing the big red circle for this area. I'm not sure why. So it is dropping in the area.
Oh, wow. It's doing it in
Hawks
this area?
Dropped the pin. Mr. Hawks dropped the pin.
Drop the ping. Drop the pin.
According to that, he says it's dropping by the weather station.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool?
So you drop a nuke on the
like,
weather station here.
Drop the pin.
Which is what starts the...
Send out your address.
The big world boss event in this area.
You can send your address to people.
Please don't.
So, but yeah, that death from above is, hey, somebody launched a nuke. So you pull up the map, kind of see where it's at. Sometimes it's, if it's here, do you see my mouse here?
Yeah.
If it's here, it's going to be a Scorch Beast Queen. So if you see a red thing here, that means, oh, we're getting a Scorch Beast Queen in about a minute. If it's over here, you get this world boss. Over here to the left, there's like the Nuka world, and there's something up above that's a giant Goliath, Wendigo Colossus is what it's called. That's a bitch. It's just a massive fucking bullet sponge, even worse than others. You get a shitload of acid and screws from that mission, though. So why not? Yeah, so there's so much to talk about with Fallout 76 and how it is... If you remember playing it, or if you remember it from launch, when it first came out, there were no NPCs, a shitload of bugs, nothing worked, everybody was angry, everybody fucking hated it. That is not the game that is out now. That is not the Fallout 76 that is playable today.
Yeah, no, it's... God.
Yeah.
I ended up firing it up. I was threatening to before. But yeah, man, no, this is God.
Fallout 76 today, 2025, fucking, what is it, August 5th, 2025,
Yeah.
is... people might get angry at me saying this. Fallout 76 in 2025 is a Fallout game.
Yeah.
And it is it's obviously one of the pillars of the Fallout game. It's been going for 8 years. This game should have died when it dropped and there were no NPCs and people fucking hated it and people were complaining about it and all this shit. And Bethesda instead was like, okay, let's listen to you. We're going to add stuff. We're going to make it better. And then they did. They added Wastelanders. They added NPCs. They added the Brotherhood of Steel. They added, now you can be a fucking ghoul in the game.
Yeah.
Which gives you different perks completely. They added this. They added everything. And Fallout 76 now is just a game that you play with your friends, especially if you loved Fallout 4.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking play Fallout 76. If you have an Xbox, if you have Game Pass, it's on there. It's on PC Game Pass. It's constantly on sale on whatever fucking platform you play for fucking $20.
I think I paid less for that on like the last time there was a Steam sale for Bethesda games.
And all of these updates that we've talked about, the Ghoul, the Wastelanders, all of those big massive world updates are free. You don't have to pay for those. You pay every time there's one of these big updates, though. There's like a special edition that gives you cosmetics, like for the Ghoul. I actually don't think there was one for the Ghoul. I think for Skyline Valley there was a collector's edition or a special edition that you could buy that just gave you a special like power armor set or some other cosmetics or this or that or this or that. You don't need to buy them. You don't need to get Fallout first in order to play Fallout 76. Gives you perks. Yeah, it's cool. Not necessary.
Yeah. There's
no monthly fee to play it other than like an Xbox Live membership if you're on Xbox, or I think PS Plus, shit like that.
Yeah.
If you like Fallout, play Fallout 76.
Yeah. If you got friends who like Fallout, play Fallout 76 with them.
Yeah. If you're on Xbox and you want someone to play it with, if you want to try it out, hit me up. I think Mike plays, he's got it on Steam. I have it on Steam as well. I don't think I've actually started a character on Steam.
I am just starting a character on Steam, so maybe.
Because if you have it on Steam, you also have access to the public test server, which I've played that a few times. Because then it's like, hey, before Skyline Valley comes out, you can go to the public test server. You can test it out before we put it out to everybody. But then after that update comes out, that character that you made in the public test server goes away. It's not a permanent thing.
Yeah.
So I haven't necessarily taken the time to make a Steam character. This PlayStation character in this stream that you see, level 132 now. I literally started when Greg Miller was like, oh, I think I want to try to play Fallout 76. I was like, hey, I play it on Xbox. I'm a massive fan. I can help you out. And he's like, oh, cool. Yeah, I'm on PlayStation. So I got the game on PlayStation because I had PS Plus. It was on PS Plus. I don't know if it still is.
Yeah.
Made a brand new character.
Oh.
What's up?
I said, I think it might still be.
Yeah. Made a brand new character to be able to jump in and help them out. I got to level 50 because that's kind of, level 50 is, you hear this a lot in games, like, oh, once you hit this certain level or this certain hour, that's when the game begins. For a character creation in Fallout 76, that's kind of the case. Level 50 is when you can start getting your legendary perks, and when you can get your mutations to then keep them and do this and do that and do this. I think Joey is just in a different part of the world, did not join this event. But this is the neurological warfare event that came with Skyline Valley. You nuke this lab, and then there are these 3 giant robots that you're fighting that you can see here. Every time you kill one, the other ones get stronger. So by the time you kill 2 of them, that third one is just like insanely strong and can like one-hit everybody. There's also a bunch of stuff that happens on the board. It's like electric. On the floor, it's electrified. What the fuck did... Jenny just stopped streaming. My Twitch on my Xbox just crashed again. For the second time today.
Fun.
Yeah. And nope, she's still live. I don't know. We're playing Peak with Miriam Dex right now.
Nice.
So, yeah. Fallout 76 is... It's great. It's just fun.
It really is.
If you've been watching the podcast and you've seen Greg and the Kind of Funny peeps playing it and just running around the world and exploring, that is the coolest thing when you first play the game, is just exploring the world. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
go ahead.
Oh, man. Seeing, like, God, just seeing an entirely new part of the world.
Yeah.
And because you're back in the eastern US, but it's not, man, it's not gray and miserable like Fallout 3 was.
Yeah.
Or on the Capital Wasteland. Like, it's a bright, vibrant world. And that is just something so cool to just wander around in.
It's if you like the Fallout games, and I've said this a couple times, if you like to play Fallout 76. If you like the Fallout lore, like 76 is an incredible thing to play, because it's just all post-war lore, especially that original storyline where you're reading things, you're kind of you're seeing these small updates from shit that happened right after the bombs fell. You know, you are seeing the now at the point where you're playing the game 20 years later, you see the remnants of this thing called the Responders, which was just a group of people who didn't make it into a vault after the bombs dropped that are just trying to help. You know, it's this faction that is now, by the time you're starting the game, is completely wiped out. But you see all of their history and them trying to, keep some sort of society alive and be like, oh, this is what we can do. Let's try to figure out how we can filter the water to make it safe to drink, and how we can build crops, and how we can be able to cook. And hey, there's this fucking rad roach. There's these new animals. This is what you have to do to make, Brahmin steaks, because it's a whole new thing and shit like this. Yeah. And that is part of the original 76 storyline, is the Responders.
Yeah. And that was, man, when I first came across that stuff, I'm like, this is in-game history that isn't, like, man, because we all know, like, Brotherhood, Enclave, all that stuff. But, like, man, there was history in between that, and it's really cool to see that, like, acknowledged and explored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you mentioned the Enclave.
Mm-hmm.
If you're interested in the Enclave lore and kind of seeing them in Fallout 3 and stuff, specifically, because I'm just kind of thinking of the Bethesda years, the Enclave plays a major point, or a major part in Fallout 76. I won't spoil what it is in the storyline, but the Enclave does play a major part in 76. And then, once again, with the Brotherhood of Steel storylines, you have them coming back. And then you've got now the Ghoul thing, and now you've got the other humans coming back to West Virginia with the Wastelanders thing. And with them coming back, there's raiders, and then there's settlers. And the raiders, the settlers are people that come in and just find this empty space. And they're like, hey, I'm going to live here now. And then the raiders there's a lot of people that used to be there that left, and now they're coming back. And other places that they left are being occupied by these settlers. There's storylines, there's lore like crazy in 76. And if you are a lore whore like me, okay, it's a term that I just thought of, that I've probably heard somewhere.
Like it. Probably, but
if you're really into like lore in your video games, it's like specifically obviously Fallout, 76 is your fucking paradise. And they're still adding to it. There is let's see here.
I think there's a couple this year.
Well,
they're still yet to come.
Okay. Yeah, so this is Paris. If there was a weird cut in there, it's because I was fast forwarding. So Paris Lily at the Summer Game Fest. This is when Fallout 76 put out the last big update called Gone Fission.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it? Do you get it, Mike?
Yep. Oh, I get it.
You get it?
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He gets it. He fucking gets it. Which added fishing to the game, which I didn't even fucking realize. I thought it was just like a fun pun because of whatever. No, it literally added a fishing minigame to the game. And every month there's a special axolotl that you can catch, shit like that for the next 12 months. But the end of the stream, or the end of the interview, close to the end of the interview, we got this little bit.
So,
Yeah, let me see this.
take off your headphones. Between you and I, end of this year, we have probably the biggest update to Fallout 76 ever, which I'm not going to talk about.
Okay.
However, I'm going to roll it back a few months and let's talk about the fall. After Gone Fission, in the fall, our builders can expect a really cool update that gives them more tools to build, makes it easier to build. It's a patch dedicated to our builders, so keep an eye out for that. We're only getting started here, folks. We're only getting started.
It's fantastic. Well, gentlemen, thank you so much for taking time.
Just wanna
Fishing. Can't wait to jump. Wait, this is
Wait,
available
don't
right now,
you-
right?
Right now.
Yeah.
There's a poll. Let's go.
Okay.
Here, let me get this going for you.
This is great.
All right, here we go.
Man.
Show us how
This
it's
is
done,
just fun as
Paris.
shit.
What?
Okay, yeah. So, so later this year, like Jon Rush said, is the biggest update. And if he's saying that this update's going to be bigger than fucking Wastelanders, which added NPCs,
Yeah.
fuck are
Like
they doing to this
Jesus. Right?
And as you also heard, there's a giant update coming out for the builders in the fall. That's,
Mm-hmm.
dude, I don't. Sorry, burp. Camp building in 76 is insane, and the shit that people build is incredible. I thought that the shit that I built in the past was like cool, and dude,
I've seen some of the stuff that people have built, and I'm like, I wish I had that kind of talent and dedication for any damn thing.
Yeah, it's incredible. So there's something that was added like a while back, like years ago now. There are legendary weapons, and now you are able to sell those legendary weapons for an in-game currency called scrip, which is based off of currency that people would be given when they lived in like company towns.
Yeah.
In the past. So you sell these legendary weapons for this currency called scrip, and then there's a vendor in the game that takes scrip, or you can buy legendary weapons. So like you get 5 things, from you're doing missions around the world, you're doing events and everything, and you get all these legendary weapons and armor and pieces that you don't need. You trade that in for scrip, and depending on the quality of the piece, you get more or you get less. And then there's a vendor in the game that you spend that scrip on to buy, like a random 3-star melee weapon, because maybe you're looking for like a specific bat or fucking war drum, shit like that. Then you can spend that on there. So me, like I said earlier, like I have a character build that I like. That's just what I like to play as. So doing all of these missions, I'm getting all of this legendary shit that I don't need. I'm getting all these weapons that I'm never going to use. Getting all these armor pieces that aren't power armor that I'm never going to use. So I decided that my camp, I was going to just sell all this shit to players, because I don't need more legendary shit. I don't need script because I'm not buying anything. So my camp was literally just a shop, and it was Mr. Hawks' script club.
God, I love that.
And every piece that I had, everything that I sold there, unless the game said it was lower than this, everything that I sold in my camp was 69 caps.
Hell yeah.
So when you have a weapon or whatever, it shows you, and especially when you put it into your player camp to sell it, it gives you like, hey, this is the I'm doing the Trump hands. Fuck me. Like this is how much we I'll do that. There we go. This is how much we think it's like what it's worth. So like a giant Gatling gun with some crazy fucking perks on it is, hey, it's valued at 4,000 caps. I'm putting that bitch in my thing for 69 caps. This armor, 2,069. This armor piece that is worth 12. I'm not gonna fucking bump that shit up.
Yeah, no, you're not gonna.
And then I put a note on the back, or like right behind the vendor, that said, "Please limit to 3 purchases, or else you would just have people come in and clear it out at once." Most of the time, people are like, "Oh, okay, I get it," and they would just buy whatever was probably worth the most. And then occasionally, every once in a while, because there was just a lot of shit in there, you get a notification every time you sell something in one of your camps. So it would just be like, so and so bought this, bought this, bought this, bought this, bought this. And if I saw that, I would just quickly leave the server, which would just cut them off.
Shut it down.
It's just like, you're fucking it up for everybody, bud. What are you doing?
Yeah. Just.
All right. Mike, I've talked your ear off about Fallout 76 enough.
You talked to me so hard about Fallout 76 that you got me playing the damn game.
It worked.
Yep.
It worked.
And you should join us.
Yes,
honestly.
you should. To be fair, I have it. Well, actually, I don't have it on PlayStation now because I don't have PS Plus. But I mean, it's on sale all the time. And if I buy it on PlayStation, I have the character on there, and it will load right in, which is cool as shit. But if us, and let's be honest, me, because I've been doing the majority of the talking here because I've played it the most, trying to get my good friend Mike to play it with me. Please play it with me on Xbox, because it's not crossplay. That's another thing. That's the last big negative. Yeah, it is not crossplay.
Yeah, that is a bit of a bummer.
Honestly, Jon Rush being like, we have the biggest update of all time. They could literally just come out and be like, it's crossplay. Nothing new, but it's crossplay. Nope. That's the biggest of all time.
Make me so happy.
They have said, I think in multiple interviews, people obviously bring it up all the time because it is a multiplayer game. It's an online, not MMO, 24 players at a time in a server. But
yeah,
it's been brought up a lot. Be like, hey, can we make this crossplay? Because I want, I have friends on PlayStation or on Xbox or whatever, and they're just like, look, I think the idea or the gist of it, to be fair, is essentially we built this on a single player game engine, Fallout 4, and because of that, it was built without crossplay in mind, and it will not function with we can't build it. We can't. Goddamn. We can't do crossplay without completely rebuilding the game.
Yeah, man, yeah. It's just also just like, man, we have pushed the creation engine, which was kind of being held together by duct tape and hope, to its limits. And hoo boy, this thing is breaking up on re-entry.
Yeah.
What makes you think we can go around again?
But yeah, so no crossplay. So if this has made you interested to play Fallout 76 at all, hit us up in the comments. Hit us in the tittus and let us know. Be like, hey, I want to try out Fallout 76. I will find you. Mike and I will find you and play it with you.
Yeah.
I will be your Sherpa. Okay?
Much like he was for me.
And so in the kind of funny streams, and I don't know exactly which one it is, so I don't want to try to find it now. So it was Greg Miller playing it and Joey Noel, and she was digging it. And then one of the streams, Nick Scarpino was playing it as well. Okay? Greg had power armor and everything, and I was trying to help Joey out because she was actually enjoying the game and wanted to play it a bit more. So I made her a whole thing of power armor for her level, you know, because equipment pieces and weapons are level capped. So that's the other thing. Once you get to level 50, you can use anything. But if you're level 25 and this thing's level 30, you can't use the weapon or the power armor. So I made an entire thing of power armor that was perfect for Joey Noelle's level, and she was playing the game, and I was in the game, and this was after Greg Miller told me not to talk. Okay? So it's, you know, it's kind of on him. Kind of on you, Greg. Okay, sorry. But I made this whole thing for her, and I went to found her, and like obviously like we were all in a team, so everybody was close, and I dropped it in front of her because you can leave a power armor or you can drop it to then somebody else can come and take it. So I dropped it right in front of her, and I was trying to like use the in-game emotes to get her attention, be like, hey, go in here. Yeah. And Nick Scarpino, never played the game before, won't play the game again, is like, oh, cool, thanks. Jumped into it, ran away. He's like, what do I do now? I'm like, I'm sitting here with no head, like I have a headset but I can't talk. I'm just like,
yeah, you can't.
Oh, god damn it. No, that was for I'm trying to like go into like the kind of funny chat being like, that's for Joey, she's having a good time, like, and he was just like, oh, this is cool, I got power armor now. I was like, I hope you enjoy it. And then I think he took it off and just ran away from it, just somewhere else in the world. And later on we're like, where's the power armor? He's like, oh, I didn't like it, so I just took it off.
God damn it, Nick.
So yeah, Nick Scarpino. We put up a clip from last week's episode with Blessing that Nick Scarpino should never see.
No.
So if you see it, share it and tag him in that clip. I have a press. Yeah, like a bitch. Look. I don't like press. I don't like Truly. Okay, I'm a White Claw guy. Okay, ain't no laws in your claws. Okay,
he's a White Claw. He's a White Claw girly.
Exactly.
You know,
we get White Claw wasted, bitch.
Yep. And we're out here with a PBR of light. So I never said much. I love these damn things.
I hate them because PBR is already super light.
Yeah, but this is when I'm out there playing a volume game.
I think I saw those for the first time at an RSL tailgate, and Benji had them. Yeah. And he's like, do you want a PBR light? And I was like, oh, a PBR? And he's like, no, a PBR light. I think I took one and threw it on the ground. And then I slapped Benji in the face.
Well, you should just slap Benji anyway.
Benji is a glorious human who only texts me when he wants something, and that is when he wants something on Plex. Most of the time I could do it, but the other day he was like, hey, can I get this on Plex? And it was like a series of something. I can't remember what it was. Yeah. And I told him, I was like, bruv, I'm out of space. If you want it, you have to buy me a hard drive. So, we'll see. We'll see. Mike, once again,
Robert,
there's so much in 76 that I haven't even covered. But it's it's a great game. It's a super fun. It's not a lot of people hear like, you know, MMOs and it's like, oh my god, I have to do so much to get into it. For 76, no. And they've made it even easier now. So when you start a brand new character, you know, you start in Vault 76. You go through, you can get whatever lore you want, you can pick up your camp, you can do this, and you can do this, and you can do this. When you leave the vault now, you have two options. One, you start at whatever level you are at that point, which is typically level 2, because when you're picking up stuff, you're getting XP. It's kind of showing you, hey, this is what you do. So you're level 2 when you leave the vault. Or you can immediately jump to being a level 20 character, and you get like kind of a little build. So it's like, oh, you're level 20, you're a shotgun build, so this is what your special is, and you have a shotgun. Or you're a melee build, and it's this. Or you're heavy, you know? Yeah. So you can leave the vault after playing for 20 minutes and be level 20 and essentially just be able to actually go through the world immediately. Yeah.
Just instantly. Yeah. It's great. That's what I chose to do. I literally went the shotgunner, and it's just like, if this is your first time doing it, one, let us know and we'll come join you. But 2, I would say for your first time, go with level 2. You know?
Honestly, no. I disagree with you, Mike.
Really?
I do, because you can. I'm not going to say it's wrong. I won't say it's wrong. You can especially if you want to. If you think, hey, you know what? I like Fallout. I am going to give this at least like 5-10 hours to fuck around. But if you are like, you know what? Kind of like Fallout. You know, I'm interested hearing them talk about it, and you just want to kind of be able to actually play not just play the game, but like go through and explore and not just get killed almost immediately. Level 20 is a perfect level for that first open area, that forest level that you start off in.
Yeah.
You know, either way is a good choice. But if you've heard us and you were kind of not even on the fence, but just like, oh, maybe I'll give it a shot. Fuck yeah. Play it for 20 minutes. You don't have, for me, I think I was in Vault 76 for like 2 hours.
Just
because I was literally going up to every single thing that I could interact with to be like, oh, what's the lore? Reading that and then going here and then going here and then going here.
Yeah.
Because once you leave Vault 76, you can't go back. Like that is, now you're in the world. And the other, like, we didn't even fucking talk about this. And we kind of talked about it with Scruffy and Gemini and them. The Fallout 76 community is...
Oh, God, yeah.
And for somebody, once again, this is really my only online multiplayer game that I play, but the Fallout 76 community is the most welcoming, loving community. Like, there's been so many stories of people who are, oh my God, I started Fallout 76. I went through the vault. I left the vault, and then right when I came outside, there was a level 2000 player standing there in power armor.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then they just dropped something on the ground, and I went to pick it up, and it was a whole, like, you know, it's a dope-ass legendary shotgun and a shitload of ammo and a bunch of stim packs and a bunch of this and this and this and this and this. It's just players who are like, hey, welcome to Fallout 76. Welcome to West Virginia. Here's a bunch of cool shit. If you want to follow me, cool. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And like I said, when they first made the game and they're like, oh, it's going to be tough. You got to survive.
You got to survive.
It's going to be a lot of people. You got to survive. Yeah. And the community is just like, yeah, we're going to help each other survive.
Yeah, we are going to survive.
Yeah. So even if you don't have someone to play with, there's a good chance if you join like a public world, you'll get help.
It's not, you might not know the people you're playing with, but there are people out there to play with.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's incredible. There's only, with the whole level 20, starting at level 20, I've seen a couple people complain that, like, they come out of the vault and they're level 20, and then other players are like, oh, why are you level 20? You just started, blah, blah, blah. But I think that was kind of shortly after they implemented that thing. Now it's more kind of normalized. But,
Yeah.
Shit.
But,
God. Once again, I can do 25 more episodes on just 76, but...
So many more.
God, I love this game. I can jump back into it now. I got to do some more fishing. And Jon Rush, if you ever see this and you hear this and you ever see my messages, all of them that I sent on Twitter and Xbox and Discord and Blue Sky and
you're not
LinkedIn. I got a LinkedIn premium account.
Jesus.
It was a trial. That thing's $400 a year, and I got the trial to try to send him a message on LinkedIn and by email. I feel at this point, I'm like, he's seen it, and he's not interested. I get it. Not mad. Jon Rush, Bill Lacoste, anybody at Bethesda, anybody at the Fallout 76 team, we would love to have you on here to talk. We, as you can tell from the last couple hours, we fucking love Fallout. We love 70s. I love Fallout 76. Mike is going to start playing it now, and he's going to get addicted. That's going to be his next stream. It's not. It's going to be Cyberpunk.
It's going to be more Cyberpunk.
Yeah,
but
it's fine.
Yeah. No, it's fucking...
Yeah.
God. It is... If you enjoy Fallout, you're going to enjoy this. you know, there's that.
Unless you're one of those people who are like, I only like up to Fallout 2, everything else sucks, you're gonna hate this. But
it's like, well then yeah, like I too remember gaming in the 90s. So
Mike,
yo,
where can people find you? Unless if you have more to say, by all means.
Oh yeah, just finish up my thought. Yeah, if like you're just kind of on the fence, like you enjoy some of these more like online multiplayer shooter things that aren't necessarily competitive, you know, PvP. Yeah, give it a go. See what you think, you know. And yeah, if you're just looking for some place where you can kind of find a community that isn't all fucking right-wing incel losers. Yeah. I mean, they're out there. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking great. So
go follow on Twitch, Scruffy23, Gemini, G3 Mini, Tuniversal. Oh god, there's so many more whose names I just can't remember right now. But
just hit up Hawks on Blue Sky. He'll get you. He'll get you a starter pack.
Yeah.
Yo, we are recording the podcast right now. Would you be down to be part of it for a moment? Yeah, I guess. Are you just recording my stream? Is it like a question? Is there a question you want to ask me? Why should you play 76 in 2025? So my question is why should people play Fallout in 76 in 2025? Oh god, bro, I want to say you're almost asking the wrong person. But yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll keep it real, bro. Why you should play Rocky Balboa. Why you should play Fallout 76 in 2025? One, it is accessible with Game Pass, so there's no price of entry to play the game if you have a Game Pass, which is huge. The community is the #1 reason. It's very welcoming. It's one of the best communities that is out in gaming. The game is 7 years old though, and it continuously gets updates, and it's all free content. So wrong question to ask is hilarious. Yeah. So in MMO style, instead of having paid DLC and paid content, all the updates have been free for the game, which has been pretty sick. So it's been 7 years of support that's all been free. So yeah, if you're a Fallout fan, it's been pretty good. It's a pretty good online experience. If you're a fan of like traditional Fallout games, there's aspects that you will enjoy with the multiplayer aspect that adds a lot of content. So it's never ending content. So it is worth playing, man. The game's gone through a lot of growing pains, a lot of updates. It's in the best state that it's been in though to play. So in comparison, people may have tried it like when the game first came out, hated it. It's a completely different game than what it once was. So it may be pretty enjoyable now. And if you notice, everyone here plays Fallout. And we're huge fans of Todd Howard. Yeah, that's pretty it, man. That's really it. I will say though, if Once Human, because Once Human's kind of fallen off from like PC a little bit, but if it has a really good successful launch on console, it's free to play, and I think Once Human will do really well on console, honestly.
Cut that
it has my vote for sure, dude. I'm very excited to check out Once Human on Xbox. Works for Bethesda, yeah. So I'm excited. If they do it right, man, if it lands, like if Once Human is like very playable and works really well on console, I think it's gonna have a second like boost in its life for sure. For sure. But yeah, it's really it, man. Really it. Just free updates, continuous updates. Community's very welcoming. If you're, and it's very new player welcoming too. So like if you are familiar with Destiny 2 is a very rocky kind of new player experience if you haven't been part of that journey for a long time. With 76, it's definitely something new players can just pick up and dive right into. And yeah, I mean with MMOs kind of styled games, it's overwhelming at first, but I think 76 is a really good job of introducing new players for sure. Pretty solid chat. Y'all agree? It's pretty fair, dude. Pretty fair. I mean, the nice part is just not paying for updates, to be honest with you, man. Like, there's a chance, like, you can stop playing the game for a year, come back, and actually have more enjoyment out of it because of the amount of content that's added in a year's time span, you know?
That is kind of what I did.
Scruffy a lot on the episode, man, and so this will be a dope edition. Of course, Hawks, yeah, bro, dude, happy to do it, man. Yeah, I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it, and I hope you've been doing great, dude. And I hope the podcast has been going great.
Yeah, Gemini is
pretty fair. And I also do work for Bethesda, though. So if anyone does hate the game or they have issues or their account has issues, just reach out to me live on twitch.com/Gemini, dude. And my chat is the support, honestly. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get in because it was showing the road, dude. No, bro. Bro, that was good. There's good content,
Gemini's
dude.
not the only one.
Did we do it, dude? Did we do it,
brother? Down just a
think we did.
bit.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gemini is, like I said, a great Fallout 76 streamer, just a great streamer to follow.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for
regardless.
the interview question. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I did my best.
Yeah.
And we did it.
He said,
and we did
he
it.
did his best.
Got,
Thank you, Gemini.
Dude.
You're
Appreciate it.
fucking great. But kind of paired to what we talked about in this episode, where the community is like the biggest thing that you talk to anybody about what makes Fallout 76 great. The community. Free updates are dope. As he said, if you
pretty decent on variety there, dude.
like you kind of leave for a fucking year, you come back, there's so much new shit. That is almost what I did after the game launched. I went through the original storyline and I was like, cool. And this was before I had found Scruffy and Gemini and all these other streamers. So I was just playing it solo. And I think I don't even know if I launched a nuke myself. But I did, the big event, the big Scorch Beast Queen event and everything once or twice. And then I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Because I don't want to just do missions over and over and over again. So I literally dropped it for almost a year, and then a little bit after Wastelanders was announced and before it came out, I jumped back into it, and that is when I found Scruffy, who I was watching him, and then he would raid Gemini. So then I was watching Gemini, and then I found another streamer called Kismet, who is streaming right now. Maybe we'll jump into that too and see if he has anything to say. And he was fucking awesome. And just found this entire community of people and started playing it more and more. And then Wastelanders came out, and then I got addicted to it. And then there were just updates. And it was, from there. So you don't have to play Fallout 76 every day to be up to date on it. Fucking take time off and just come back and be like, cool.
Yeah, get your fill and then, go get your fill of something else. And then come back to Fallout. Like, it's just, it's going to be there. So.
Yeah. And it's very obviously it's been 7 years now, almost 8 years, and it's still going. And as we saw in that interview with Jon Rush and Bill Lacoste from just earlier this summer, the biggest update is still to come this year. So I cannot wait to see what that is.
Yeah.
One of these fast knots before it's
oh man, neither can I. It's gonna be awesome. I really do hope it's crossplay.
Oh my god, dude, that would be insane if it was.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, just that would be the biggest update.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Kevin, I'm recording a podcast about Fallout 76 right now. Would it be okay if I ask you a question in chat and record an answer for it? If not, totally cool. Sure, Mr. Hawks. What is your question of Fallout 76? I'll give it a shot. Go for it. I love me some Fallout 76. I haven't got back to it yet. I want to get back to the fishing. Obviously, you can see I love Fallout. I'm in my overseer's office. I got a cool overseer's office. Got a big screen behind me that goes by with all the games I've played. Why should they play it in 2025? Ooh, that's a good question. Well, the first thing I always say about Fallout 76 is remember it's not the team who was running it when it came out. The team that's running it now is like the A team. The team that was running it before was like the, you know what I mean? The team that's way down here. They're running it much better. If you like building, if you like doing settlements and things like that, definitely for people who like settlements. And probably the best thing I can say about Fallout 76 has nothing to do with Bethesda or the game itself, is Fallout 76 is the single greatest Fallout community ever. Hands down. Ever. That's ever been. They are incredibly awesome. You go in there, you play some 76, watch this. People come up to you and say, oh, here's some stem packs, here's a weapon, here's a thing to do. The community is what makes that game great. Now, they've also improved the game. The game has a lot of features that Fallout 4 does not have, including the ability to switch all your perks and whatnot from the perk cards, as well as the ability to go in and AoE loot. You can go in and also it highlights mobs when they're down, so you don't have to lose your loot in bushes, which is the problem I have in Fallout 4. It's like all of these nice features that they added in Fallout 76, including improved building, the way building works, the way that multiple pieces can be turned into other pieces. Great examples like when you're doing a wall, you can turn that wall into a door, or you can turn it into a window. From that one piece, you don't have to scroll all the way across, all the way back and forth like you do in Fallout 4. You have the one piece, and then you go up on that one piece, and that one piece can become multiple pieces. Really brilliant idea. Really brilliant. So I'd say the number one reason to play Fallout 76 is for the community. Absolutely. Because Fallout 76 is like Fallout 4 with friends. That's really what it is. Don't think of it as Fallout 5 or anything like that. Just think of it as a multiplayer version of Fallout 4. And it's really fun. I've enjoyed it. I've played, how many hours do I have in Fallout 76? A lot, by the way. A lot. I actually don't think it says on Steam, because I used to use the Bethesda launcher. So it'd be like 1,000 plus whatever I have. So I've played for 2,431 hours roughly in the game. I think it's like that, around 2,000 plus hours.
Yeah.
Of Fallout 76, and I enjoyed playing it from day one. And I played it since day one. I played it for a whole long time, and then we got all distracted with other games as we do. But my favorite thing is going in there with my crew and us running around and getting into all sorts of mischief. That's really fun. But I think they should make more things centered around the community, centered around things to do together. Like the Scorched Beast Queen is super fun because when you start the Scorched Beast Queen, everybody comes running. Even random strangers you don't know. They all come running because they want to get that loot from that boss. So they should have done more of those things. The things that encourage people to battle together. And you have a bunch of events 3 times an hour, right? 20 minutes, 40 minutes, and at the top of the hour, you got those things always to do. You've always got those events. So they should be constantly rotating in events. They rotate events in and out. They rotate special events in and out. So you can do a lot of team stuff. They also have fishing in there now. Now, I'm not a big fan of fishing. I'm not a big person into fishing. But I know if it helps your character and progresses your character. Like I did thousands of hours of fishing in Throne and Liberty. I did so much fishing in that game because it progresses my character and I can get stuff from it and, progress it overall. But that's why. The community is always going to be my answer on Fallout 76. The Fallout community in general is one of the greatest communities of all time, as well as that's what made that game great, everybody. Not the people who made the game. Bethesda didn't make the game great. The people who play the game make it great. And that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate in any game, I think. When you are around people who love to play Fallout and who love to help other people, it really gives you, I think Fallout 76 gives you, the community of Fallout 76, gives you hope for humanity and overall. If you think about it, because when they come out of the vault, everybody, the whole point of Fallout 76, and they got this totally backwards, the whole point of Fallout 76 is that you would come out of Fallout 76 and then fight other players for the resources. And then nobody wanted to do that. Just like 1% of the whole entire community wanted to do that. What they wanted to do was work together and build shelters and help each other and put out free food and free water and help people by giving them stamp packs and all that stuff. That's what actually happened. That's what happened in that game. That's why it failed, because they made a game that no one wanted to play. They didn't want to play it that way. They wanted to play it where they worked together. And they rebuild the wasteland. That's what the whole mission is, right? In Fallout, your job is to rebuild the wasteland or go around kill everybody, because, you could be that person too if you want. Just let the world burn, you know what I mean? You could be that person if you want. But the thing about Fallout is, the greatest thing about it is there's gray choices. Most of the choices you make is from a certain point of view. Right? Whether you think the Institute is the good people, or you think that the what are they called? Wow, it went out of my head. Railroad. There's Railroad. Minutemen. There we go. Minutemen are the best people to, take care of the wasteland. Is it the Khans in previous version, right? Do you think the Khans would be a great, overlord of everybody in the world? Or whatever it is, right? You go all the way back to Fallout 1, Shady Sands. Is that the best kind of hope for humanity? You know what I mean? And then, of course, like Megaton, where you go in there and you can do some stuff. I don't want to say what it is. I don't even tell the ends of any games, everybody, even if they've been out for 25 years. I don't like telling the ends of games. I don't like spoiling, because you might one day say, you know what, I'm going to fire up some Fallout 1. I'm going to go see what happens. And it's like, it was shocked me so much is the reason why I love that game. Is it's kind of irreverent to all the other games, which are kind of mamby-pamby, games where it's like good versus evil, and the whole plot of the whole thing, and the second you load the thing up, right? It's very predictable in a lot of games. But in Fallout, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's what makes it great. It's kind of like Game of Thrones, everybody, the good part of Game of Thrones. You don't know what's going to happen. Any of those people could die at any moment. The same thing in Fallout. When you're going along, you don't know what's going to happen. It depends on your choices. You choose to kill this person, well, it affects this thing over here, and that thing over there, and this thing over there. You don't know what the repercussions are of your actions while you're playing it. And that's what makes it so great, is that it's more of a real-life great choice. Because in life, you have a lot of great choices, too. Do I do this thing or do I that thing? If this person is being mean to me, do I say, hey, I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore? Or do you say, hey, stop doing that? Or, if they can't change it, you say, that's it. You're out of my life. You're out of there. I'm tired of it, right? Because people get tired of that crap. And the same thing in Fallout, everybody. You go in and you decide, okay, is it okay if this lady, I'm going to spoil a little bit of it. Hold on. Fallout 76 anyway. Is it okay if this lady is coming up with this test to find synths? And so she's testing it on regular people, unknown to them. So this is like Vault-Tec does this quite often. That they'll do experiments in the vaults, but they won't tell the people that they're part of the experiment. So they'll just do it without their permission, which is scary, kind of like AI, where they just went and stole the world's knowledge without their permission. But the genie's out of the bottle, everybody. Cat's out of the bag. You can't put it back in the bag anymore. That's it. It's out now. There's nobody who can stop it. So it's like a snowball rolling downhill, everybody. I mean, woof, it'll become a big thing soon. But I won't be around for it, everybody. I only got a limited time left, and I want to use that limited time to do what I love to do. So that's what I would say. The reason to play is 100% the community. That's why you play. And I enjoy 76. You have to enjoy running around with other people. You got to enjoy going around and building settlements and things like that, which is my favorite part of Fallout 4 and of Fallout 76.
Yep.
It's really the team play. But if you want to just go around and be a jerk and kill people and PvP and do all of that stuff, I'm not into that. I like PvP. I like PvP when I'm in a PvP zone. Not when I'm going and collecting flowers and someone comes up behind me and just kills me because, I'm level 3 and they're level 50. That's called ganking, everybody. That's called being an a-hole. If you didn't know, if you're going around killing low-level players, you're an a-hole. That's what you are, because you're too weak to fight the people who are of your same level. Now, if you are fighting the people of your same level who have the same experience and have the same skill, then you're a PvPer. Those are the true PvPers. The people who will see someone else, same level, about the same thing, you're in the same zone, you're trying to build up your character, you see each other, let's go, boom, and then you're fighting, and whoever has the best skill wins it. And even if you lose, you go, GG, that was a good fight, and then you're out. You don't get all mad because you died, and you don't get all, like banging your keyboard like a little baby, and doing all of that crap. That's just people who have emotional problems. They can't control their emotions.
He is not wrong.
True PvP is when people of equal skill fight each other for whatever prize you're trying to get. Great example, Huttball in Star Wars The Old Republic. Really fantastic game. And it was pretty balanced because, you have people of different classes fighting together, and it's basically like football. You get the football, you run it to the end zone. That's basically it. But in this case, it was like a glowy ball that you got, and you could throw it to somebody else. They could then take it, so you'd come up with different strategies, different, just like you would in football. You got your linemen, you got your, wide receivers, and so on and so forth. I won't get too deep into football. For those who are not into sports. I'm not that into it either, everybody. Just so you know, I don't need to know all the players' names. I don't really play that many sports games. I like baseball. Baseball's my thing. I like watching the World Series, and then I like watching the commercials of the thing for football. Super Bowl. There we go. Of the Super Bowl. I have sleep apnea, everybody. So my ability to recall stuff is not as good as it used to be, and it will never.
I used to have sleep apnea. I don't have it anymore.
Where I struggle.
Lucky you.
To get those things out of my head. Even though I know what the Super Bowl is, I've seen it a bazillion times. But I like watching the commercials of the Super Bowl because I'm a graphic designer. So I like to see what they come up with. So, brother, thank you so much. We were the first 76 stream I found. I was the first 76 stream found years ago, and you reignited my love for the game. Well, awesome, Mr. Hawks. Yeah, it is a great game. If you like to play in the way that it is. And I think they did a great job understanding that the community did not want to fight each other when they came out of the vault. They really did want to rebuild the wasteland. And if they had made a game that did that, they would have been way more successful. And if it didn't have so many bugs and kind of rushed and, when it came out. I didn't have any problems, everybody. See, the thing is, I didn't have any issues when I played the game when it first came out. It actually was more stable when it came out, for me anyway, than it was for other people. But people on different systems, people on older systems, older graphics cards and things like that, they started having lots of issues. So that just tells you that their quality control was really low. And that they had these other people doing it, probably like the Z team instead of the A team, because the A team is working on Starfield, and the A team is working on Elder Scrolls, and they're working on the big franchises. And Fallout, this was kind of like a Fallout in between the Fallouts, right? They said, we'll make a Fallout and we'll have it in between the other Fallouts. And if you think about it, everybody, most people don't consider Fallout 76 a true Fallout. They consider it like a DLC to Fallout 4. And so we haven't had a real Fallout sequel like Fallout 4 to Fallout 5 in forever, in 10 plus years. I can't even, it's 20 years now, right? How many years since 2015? 10 years. No, 10 years. Yeah, 10 years, because that's when I started playing Fallout 4 here on the stream. That's right. All I have to do is, how many years have I been streaming? That's how many years Fallout 4 has been out. So in 10 years, we haven't had like a real Fallout. That's what a lot of people consider it. But if you want to get your Fallout fix, Fallout 76 is your jam, bro. Go get it going on. Go get it going on. And the cool thing that happened, everybody.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you, Kismet. Thank you, Gemini. You guys are incredible. Follow them down in the description. I'll have their links. Fuck it. We're going to throw Scruffy's down there too. Follow Scruffy.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah. But, yeah. All right.
Right.
And back to the thing that we recorded earlier, because it was cut in. Yeah, Mike, where can we see you?
You can see me on Instagram and Facebook at Nerding for Beginners there. Blue Sky, nfbofficial.bluesky.social.
I'm going to get that fixed one of these days, I swear to God.
It's all right.
I can get on Blue Sky at work now, so I should be able to do it. Yeah.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
And then twitch.tv/nerding for beginners. I am trying to stream at least every other Monday. My girlfriend goes to a figure drawing class on Monday nights, so cool. I have the evening free. Yeah. So I'm taking advantage of just being alone in the house. So, but that might go up to every Monday, just once a week to kind of get back to the swing of things. I'm going to keep going through Cyberpunk with my new beautiful idiot build, which just works so well for me. I love it. Yeah. And if you're in Salt Lake and you're going to Beer Fest on the 16th, you might see my drunk ass out there. So,
oh shit, is that soon? I might get tickets.
Get tickets. Me, Annie, and my brother are going. So
hell yeah,
join us. Yeah.
Follow me. Right. Just follow. Look up Storymoders on YouTube, on Instagram, on Blue Sky. Give us a follow there. I'm running all those accounts on TikTok. Well, TikTok it's Mr._Hawks182, and I post all the clips from here. streaming twitch.tv/Mr_Hawks182. When I stream, I need to start. I honestly almost went live last night. And the thing would have been like the most boring Yakuza 0 stream of all time because I'm just doing menu shit right now before I finish the game. So, but yeah, till next week. Mike, I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
See you guys next week. Follow us.
Bye.